Hello, good evening everybody, welcome back to 7th Gear Racing, finishing off the week in Tier 3 at France, so always a good race here. And in the comment box I am joined by Mr. Aros. How are you tonight?
I am good, Jake. Looking forward to a lovely race. I'm a big fan of France, actually, especially considering how easy it is to overtake. In my opinion, you got two great DRS straights. He's taking some good braking zones. Many corners, some long corners as well. And opportunity is very good. A lot of people say it's a boring track to race around. I would disagree with that, however. And I'm hoping we can get a nice, good race tonight.
Yeah, it's a track favoured by many. I quite like it myself, but I do struggle around Sector 3, which is quite a little bit technical, I'd say. You have the always long sweeping right-handers and left-handers. Got especially them guys without traction control, it's quite hard to keep the speed around there and keep your line. So we'll see how they do tonight. So it was looking overcast a second ago, but now it's bright sunshine, so maybe no rain. But anyway, King Jamie is the first one out, who's making his 7GR debut tonight, so I want to keep an eye out. We'll see how he does, because we'll be on board for this one. In terms of the championship, it is Paul in the lead. Took it away from Podgy Porter last week with his 5th podium in a row, so he is the man on form. But Podgy is only 3 points behind, I think. So it's barely anything in it. Jamie starts his first lap. There's any guys you seen in the last few weeks who could win this race?
Yeah, obviously, Paul. I'd love to see Podgy Porter. He hasn't been doing too well. He's had a few good races, but in the last 3 or 4, he's not performed as well as he has been. So it'd be nice to see him up there again. I think that's all that comes to mind. Maybe Gillen as well. We haven't seen him up there for a little bit of time.
Yeah, you say Podgy Porter's gone off form a bit. It's only an 8th and a 4th in his last 3 races, and the other one was out of the points. So Dylan, he's only had 1 point finish this season. He's still adapting to the wheel, I believe, but he'll get there eventually.
It's always a tricky one.
Yeah, but was it last week or the week before he forgot to turn off traction and put traction control on as we lose Jay Hutchison.
That's a pain. So we had our first spin around the fast right hand, I think, or maybe it was just late position. Simply passed. There's King Jamie coming around the final corner now. Will he stay left? Will he veer off to the right and do another lap? On for the middle. 31.4.
So 31.4 to start things off. Probably looking around about maybe a late 129s, I'd say, pole position might be. On the lookout for Fusion Gamer, who's on a lap course. He's had a few poles this season, but the race hasn't quite gone to plan in most cases. So on board with him now as he's come around the final couple of corners. Usually the one who sets the standard in the qualifying. Looks to inside wall. Outside wall, there he is, 30.8. 30.3, sorry.
So it's a good lap.
Yeah. And the cookout must have made a mistake somewhere.
Yeah.
Did 48.
Gillen is invalidated, so it will be Flasher next. Another good one.
Famous Tier 2 winner last week around Brazil. Did you catch the end of that?
I did.
Was it this week, sorry?
I was there with Wade.
That was last week, yeah.
I was watching him. So
it's pretty dramatic. He does 138.8, so not too bad. A few cars in set to 3 now. King James and Will making his return tonight. Let's see what he can do. Can he complete a lap without spinning? Looks like he has.
Well, he did do a previous lap, but it was invalid, so he didn't set a time. So he used all of his ERS. And
32.2 for Will. Winter Cookout is on another lap, but he's only just up according to a Delta, but
that's
made enough,
not
I'd say.
true.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. 16 seconds, there we go.
That's, more like it. I think.
Also,
Okay.
Toad going to Peter, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's missed last week, which probably dented his title hopes, but he's still in it. He's not too far behind. About 30 points, I believe, he has to get, or just under.
That's still doable then. With Dylan will be the next start. I think he's just about kept the track limits there. That was a bit close. What, around the Northwood corner and the final corner now. We'll see what he does. He goes right instantly. He's gonna hug the wall. Almost. It's 34-4, so obviously a few mistakes in that lap for Dylan.
Yes, a couple on the out laps. Who is that Red Bull? That is Will. He's 2 tenths up, but he's out of the ERS, so I doubt he's gonna. Oh, he is gonna do another one.
He's also needs to get 5 tenths to the card run. It's a bit risky as well. France doing more than one hot lap on your tyres as well, because
Tyre wear is shocking around here. As Toad's also gone for another lap. He's now across the line, and he improves by a tenth. Just closes that gap to Fusion Gamer, but he'll be wanting to get a better lap on 1 lap old tyres. So as you say, tyre wear is not kind around here. Probably get about. Well, you can do a soft medium, but it's a bit of a struggle. Dan's invalidated on the last corner, so his next lap won't count either. Well, he doesn't out lap, but his oh no, he managed to keep that on despite going wide on the last corner. So is Dylan gonna set another one? Yes, he is.
don't look as quick as his previous one, and the previous one wasn't quick at all.
He does go quicker by nearly 3 tenths, but doesn't move anywhere. So it is a Ferrari or Paul then, championship leader. Let's see if he can get up there. It's looking pretty decent, and it is P2 for Paul.
P3 for
goes
Poe.
right behind him. Yeah, just a tenth off. Just going board Kuninch, last week's winner. It's got a couple of cars ahead. Might get in his way. Paul gets out of the way. This Poe has gone for another one, but he's slowly right down here. Yeah, he's out of the way. Poggio goes P7 there. Who's that crossing the line? That's King Jamie starting another one.
We'll have Dan's
Mans.
his first lap. Interestingly, no one seems to be going for mediums, even though I reckon they're probably the better tire to start on.
P5 for Dan's, yeah. Especially when you do have a 15 car grid, so Lenny goes P6. There is a good chance you could get in the top 10 on mediums. That is, as you say, the better strategy. Do a medium hard or also medium soft, but the one stop round here is pretty difficult. But with a long pit lane, it is the ideal strategy. So here comes last week's winner then at Monza. Kuninch crossing the line, and he's going to do a 1:31.2. That puts him P5 just behind Tote. 4 milliseconds the difference. Porgy Porter's validated, so it is gonna be Poe maybe. Has he gone for another one? Nope. Perhaps King Jamie. Where is he? No, he's invalidated, so he's gearing up for another lap. Alfa Romeo of Lenny. Let's see. He's on it in the lap, I believe. Yep. So Will's done 4 laps on these tyres. I'm going to be completely dead on him if he doesn't manage to improve his time. That's like top 10 anyway.
It's like 35%.
Yeah. So it's the other Mercedes, got back flashes. Nope, he's on an out lap. So all the way back to sector 2, or just starting sector 3 now is King Jamie. Nope, not King Jamie. It's
Winter Cookout.
Winter Cookout.
So we are going to go back to King Jamie then. Is anyone on a lap?
King Jamie's about data, so it might be Act Flasher, sector 1 then. Let's see what the delta is there. He's made a little mistake through there. This is home Grand Prix, so he wants to be doing well. He's 3/10 up. Not good enough. Well, it's good enough to put him up to around about P8, P9 so far.
That's just sector 1. Game said purple. Don't know how accurate the game is though.
No.
See what it does for the sector 2 then.
Pretty tidy through the little chicane there. Nearly a whole second up, so this is...
It's a good lap.
Yeah, good lap.
I reckon this could be a front row.
Sector 3 is the tricky one, where you're going to gain and lose the most time. Pretty good so far. The curb on the inside. It's a very good exit, and this could be a front row, like you said.
Ooh, not quite.
30.9. So P3 for Act Flasher, that's a decent lap. As Dylan starts his flying lap, so it's going to be Cookout and Poe. Again, Nacho's way, Lenny's on out of lap. So is Fusion Gamer. So is Podgy. So is Paul. Literally no one on a hot lap right now, I don't think, apart from Dylan. So let's go on board with Dylan. He's half a tenth up. Because, as I say, he's still adapting to the wheel. Driver of the season last season in Tier 2.
Yep.
When he was on the controller. Down to Tier 3 now with the pace here. Pace has definitely dropped off. And actually he is backed out of this lap.
And his teammates through. So I think we've got some people who started laps now.
It must be a few, but it Cookouts are validated. Who's the car in front of him?
And Jamie on an out lap. Behind Will. I think it's Poe, invalidated. It's Lenny, well it looks at it, next to set a lap.
Yep, 3/10 up, looking good to get into the 30s, or 5/10 up now. This could potentially be the front row for Lenny. Fusion Gamer still a bit clear at the front.
Yeah. So see. Let's put Tim then. Comes on, ultimate corner. But be very careful getting this corner right, because if you you get track limits there, it invalidates the next lap as well.
Yeah, he did invalidate that one. Let's see. Probably lost a bit of time for that. No, he didn't. He gained another 10th, so 30.7 lane puts him P2 as Paul has spun on his lap, and Fusion Gamer improves his time to cement that provisional pole. So Podgy Porter then is gearing up for another one. So 2 McLarens. Dan will be first.
Fresh has finally emerged from the pit lane now.
Doing a one-shot quali by the looks of it. So here comes Dan, currently P8. Goes up to P4, a decent lap from Dan. Dylan has come in, so he looks like he won't be improving. So on an out lap, middle of Will, who I think has gone out on the same tyres, according to the game anyway. So them sort of tyres will be absolutely dead, won't be improving if that is true.
You've gone out to change them.
I think he's forgot to change them, yeah. Still says 4 laps, or 5 laps now, yeah. So Will's nearly done a whole soft stint on his qualifying. So let's find the next car then. It's not Fusion Gamer, it's not Podgy, because I think he just spun out, has he? He did. 2 Mercs on that out lap. Dan's in lap. Kunich starting another one soon.
And Fresh is invalidated as 1 lap.
So Fresh will be starting at the back unless he can get round in time. Do another one if he has the fuel. So Toto, as Poe has spun out. Just be careful not getting anyone's way. Toto is on a fast one just behind. So here comes Toe P8. So at the minute, as the timer has ticked down, the front 4 cannot improve, and Toe puts himself P4. A good lap. 3 drives in the 30.8s.
Nice.
Jamie is done. Will not be improving, I wouldn't have thought. Nope. 5 seconds down in his time. And validated anyway. So all the way back to sector 2. Flasher has invalidated, so Kanin should be the next one. We're looking to improve. His time has missed the apex quite a bit there. That is going to hurt his time. Despite saying he did a purple second sector. Looked a bit slidey through there, but not too sure. That camera angle. He's gonna must still be up because he's gonna complete this lap. He's got a few tenths to find just on the next car, which is Poe.
What a lap!
P2, I wasn't expecting that. Just that missing the apex. May have, well, I don't think it cost him pole position, but that would definitely been a lot closer. I think that is it then. Got a good lap from Kunich at the def there.
He kind of pulled that out of nowhere, didn't he? Really, close to letting me go.
Yeah, we're waiting for Podgy to park his car. Right, there we go. That is your grid order for the French Grand Prix. Would you like to run down the order for us?
I would like to, yes. So, Fusion Gamer on pole 8, he's got almost 5 minutes to the car behind him. Cooney's doing a very quick last lap. Will be followed by Lenny, who's within hundredths of a second of him. R.R. Paul will start off the next in 4, followed by Toto, and Dan's King Jamie in 7th on his debut. Flasher, Poe, will kick out running off your top 10. Podgy Porter will be following in 11th. Will Dillon, Jay Hutchinson, who had that DNF pit lane, and Fresh, who did not set a lap.
Yep, so Fusion Gamer once again on pole, which I believe is could be probably about 5th pole of the season, I reckon. The one lap pace, but say the race doesn't go quite plan usually. There we go. I thought I'll be glitched, but
Just take a bit of time.
countdown has stopped. So probably the grid you expect to see. No real surprises. Well, maybe Podgy Porter down in 11th, but he can. That's probably the best place for him. P11th, start on the medium time.
Yeah. Medium tyres do give advantages to outside the top 10. I think it's probably laps. I think it is around when you want to be pitting. And I think you can stretch your tyres a long way if you really do, but the risk of puncture is high. So I don't think I'll be doing that.
Yeah, probably. And you want to your tyres if you're in a DRS track dragged along, otherwise you lose too much time. But I hope you're keeping an eye on the chat tonight. Mikey, how are you, son? And Lord Jamie is King Jamie. Just having a quick look at the Cowboys, still running roughly the same as they started, so still doing alright. I've got RUF for this, so if you do want to come watch me on the streets of Baku, I'll post a link in the Discord. Do have a dry race, I think you said. If you follow football, but apparently some Everton fans will tie themselves to the goalpost.
That's a bit of an interesting situation. It's a first. Everton fans wanting to stay under tying to the post.
Seen that one before. So we are going at, I think it said 20:57.
Yep.
So
2 minutes.
1 minute.
Or 1 minute now.
So I said Paul is winning by a couple, well, 3 points. Lenny is about 20 points on that, so it's still anyone's to for. Lenny and Toe need a big result to get themselves a realistic chance. Paul and Podgy, bad day. In terms of constructors, Aston Martin leading by a couple of points over Ferrari, and then AlphaTauri about 20 points behind there. I think I've only got one AlphaTauri on the grid tonight, which is Podgy flying the flag. So good opportunity for Aston Martin and to get away from, make it a race. It's go time. There we go, for formation lap, someone's not got off the line.
Will's already gone.
How's Will done that?
Not even 3 seconds. Probably thought it was the actual race start because he's been gone for so long. He's gone straight into the back of somebody.
Okay, let's have a look at the tyre. Podgy going for the hard to start off with. That's a bold move for Podgy. But Kid, he's definitely obviously going for the one-stop hards at the end. Not hards, softs at the end, sorry. Dylan J. Hudson on the mediums and Fresh is surprising on for the softs at the back. So Podgy will be... No, he'll be taking the lead of the race if he manages to stay ahead of Dylan and Jay Hutchison when the soft runners pit. Like I say, softs probably get about 4 or 5 laps before they start going off, start losing a bit of pace. So if Podgy is in a decent gap, he could potentially win this race. But Fusion Gamer has shown us what he can do in qualifying. A lot faster than the rest of the grid in qualifying. Try and make sure not to bottle it.
He gets very unlucky. If he didn't have his Valtteri Bottas luck, then he'd be leading the championship, I believe.
Yeah. Oh, good evening, Aurelian. Yeah, it should be a good race tonight.
Here we go.
Can it say he's got 20% tyres raised? That just shows the tyre wear around here. I don't know if he made a mistake by going out the same tyre.
No, that's
can't
where
quite remember.
That's where the AI does the final lap when you cross the line.
Right, there we go. We are lined up just about. Fresh and Jay Hutchison. There we go. So we have 3, 4, 5 red lights, and away we go. That was a long, and Fresh has jumped the start at the back.
That's not good.
Knight's got a terrible start. He's down 2 places already.
His tyre's not doing any favours. Fusion Gamer has kept the lead though, going through turns 1 and 2. You are behind. Not much going on.
Ooh, someone's gone wide there. I think that was Akfasher. And still seem to be fairly clean so far.
Winter Cookout's
One
got
spun
off well off the line. Jay Hutchison on his mediums as well.
Yep, Fusion Gamer flying at the minute, 1.5 seconds already. As Will gets past Jay Hutchison at the back, as Jay Hutchison may be struggling. He's lost 2 places there.
Yeah.
That Flasher goes across the chicane a bit. He's come under threat from Dylan now. Jay Hutchison get the best drive. King Jamie up to P5 on his debut, making a move on toe. Oh, he's made contact as he try and go side side.
Kept going. Lost a few positions.
That was a good save, but Dan in the most unfortunate place, more contact. He's been. Well, he saved it again.
Yeah, I think that was just a bit of contact with Winter Cook out there. But
hard around the swooping right-handers and left-handers where you just make contact with the side pod, spinning around.
Fusion Gamer 2 seconds of that lead already. It's been 1 lap.
Yeah, good save there from King Jamie twice. As he's lining up Dylan to try and get the positions back. Will made a good start, he's up to P9. That Flasher trying to go around the outside. Will holds on for now. See, a lot of these guys already burning a lot of ERS.
Yeah. I can't remember if France is an easy track to recharge your ERS on or not.
You got a couple of heavy braking zones, but I wouldn't say it's the best one. As I think Dylan's just lost a couple of places there. He made a mistake. Down to 14th now.
Looks like the field is starting to get a bit more separated now. We can see Hodgie Porter right on the back of Winter Kick Out. Just waiting for DRS probably. Kick Out losing time to cars ahead. So it was Coolidge losing time to cars ahead. Then he's gained a bit more time on the Fusion Gamer at that. That's just a 10th, but
yeah, Podgy Porter in a very good position right now. P8 on the hard tyres and keeping up. So there's a bit of action here at the last corner. Not sure what's happened. But Jay Hudson up to P10 now. Fresh burning the ERS. Gonna try to move down the inside on Act Flasher. Flasher tries to hold it round the outside, but has to concede. Fresh up to P11. There's all the action seems to be at the back end. As the DRS is activated this lap. So the front four not in range, but toe is to Pete.
Here we go.
Too far away.
Hodgie Porter isn't, however. Just sails past Winter Kick Out. Ooh, Winter Kick Out. Very, very late on the brakes. They even have wing damage.
Yeah, we saw Will get past, fresh pass Jay Hutchison, I believe, on that straight as well, as Will was making a move down the inside ahead on Winter Cookout. There's a bollard flying across the track. Crashed in that one. Ooh. It's fresh nearly went to the back of the team. I think Winter Cookout's got some damage maybe, because he's...
Yeah, I did say he may.
Very slow.
From that. Oh, see, this is unnecessary. He's trying to stick his nose in and overtake people with the damage. So he must go in the pits this lap then. I think he'll probably go.
Oh, he's been double stacked with his teammate as well.
But his teammates drive through though, so I think it's fine.
Oh, is it? Oh yeah, I forgot that Fresh had that drive through at the start.
This has not gone well with Winter Cookout. I saw him go into the back of Podgy Porter when he was overtaken. I wondered if he had that damage. So, yeah, front wing replacement, medium tyres. So he'll be doing a 2-stop today. He's only lost out on 3 laps, so it should be alright for him. Just has to regain that time from the wing replacement.
Yeah, Paul has closed the gap on Lenny and should be moving up the P2 here.
Same with Coolidge on Toto.
Slipstream for the Ferrari and is ahead. Let's check in on Toto. Pete goes side by side to this corner. He's trying to stay around the outside and inside now.
Toto keeps it.
Now a drag race.
The back up. That's good racing for these two. As there's a yellow
Oh, and
flag.
I think Will.
Will has spun. Lap 4. Oh, Kuhn just
they're
sticking his
doing
nose
well.
down the inside. Ah, just missed it out. Tried it then.
Yeah, unfortunate for Will because he was actually doing quite well. As Poe's now getting involved in this battle out of nowhere. This goes a bit wide. And Podgy is also in this train, so this is perfect for Podgy.
He's regained some time. All of a sudden, this battle between 2 cars is turning a battle between 4 cars.
Yeah, Poe is low on the ERS, so Podgy will be trying to. Podgy not too far ahead on the ERS management, but
Kuhn seems to be having more ERS than all of the cars combined.
Kinich is very good at his ERS management.
Doesn't take that second very nicely. He's going to have lost out on time.
Goes down a bit of a dodgy line. It could be on the threat from Podgy. If we have another yellow flag, it's McLaren or Dylan, I think. Here comes Podgy down the inside of Poe. Oh, that's contact, and Podgy has spun round.
It's just completely turned across there.
Yeah, looked like that.
Curious.
View I had.
May go for it here. To set off a bit. Will he try and dive it down the inside again on this lap? No, he won't. He'll wait.
Will off at the same corner and last lap. Looks like to be struggling. We lost King Jamie.
Yeah, not sure
To
what's
the wall down there.
the wall. Yeah,
Don't
and
know if we had contact as VSC has come out.
cars in the pit lane. Paul, Lenny, and Fusion Gamer were past it, however, so they're not gonna help themselves. Fusion Gamer getting a bit unlucky again because this is really the pit window now.
It can work out that Poe.
Oh, Will. Good, is it?
It's not what you want, so he'll be at the back. As most of the cars are pitted now. Going for the 2 stops because his medium's not going to last to the end of the race.
Winter Cookout are going to regain his positions that he lost, by the looks of it.
Dylan onto the Haas, he'll be trying to go to the end now on those. DRS is enabled, we're back underway. But I don't think anyone is in the DRS range, maybe Dan's with a kick out for P10. Looks like Paul had a bad restart on the VSC. Go ahead, gets a 3-second tyre penalty.
So, will Fusion Gamer pit this lap then? And will Lenny and Paul follow him in?
I think they'll stay out another couple of laps maybe. Dan's not quite close enough, so... Oh no, Fusion Gamer is in, you're right. So's Lenny, so's Paul.
They don't want to be losing too much time now. Everyone behind them in those pressure tyres. The longer they stayed out there, the more time they would have lost, so makes sense to come in. So we have...
Yep, so Jay Hutchison is your new leader. Podgyport up to 2nd now. All medium tyres, so again they're going for the 2-stop. So I'm going to say Podgy is favourite for this race right now because he will be doing that 1-stop. The rest of these guys got to pit again. And that's 8 seconds down the road to Fusion Gamer. Could be quite close between them two.
Yep. So, Kulich is himself between Lenny and Paul, so we'll see how that plays out.
We haven't seen it happen, but
see if he gets away from Paul. The only person DRS is wins out on Downs. I think Downs has the pace because the tyres are fresher. When you're fresh, he's got 3 seconds.
yeah, didn't see what happened to Paul, but he lost the position with quite a bit of time during that BSC or pit stop.
Maybe just a
Was he one? Yeah, I'm not too sure. He was one of the 3 who pitted on the sauce after the safety car, wasn't he?
Yes.
So he should have very good outlap. So can we line up the move here? He's got toe in front as well. It doesn't quite get the DRS Lenny, so we're under threat. Lynch not using any ERS.
It's a risky straight to overtake on. I usually use this one just to gain as much time as possible for the next sector. And then use the second DRS straight to get that move done longer, heavier braking zone. Much safer. You can still got a track limits warning though. Just cut the curb. Get a good run through this section.
It could be Toe, the one under threat, but Lenny hasn't got the best of so that is closing in pretty rapidly now. That won't be close enough. He's had a little look.
Meanwhile, I think Podgy Porter's hards are starting to outpace Jay Hutchinson's mediums. He's catching now.
Podgy has given it everything as well. His empty tank of ERS. He'll desperately be trying to get in that DRS zone to drag him along with another yellow flag. Is that Dylan?
And again.
Spinning? Yes, it is.
So now this is gonna be good for Paul with all these cars battling, and then he's stuck in a bit of a sandwich. He's gonna be able to catch up fairly quickly.
Yep, and I think he may have just got the DRS. I know the detection a little bit corner before, so no DRS this time for Paul, but it looks like he might get it at the next one.
Yeah, he's got very, very low ERS, so he's going to struggle to overtake. But he does get that fastest lap.
So when the cookout is retired in the pit lane, he's called it a day, I think. So Paul is in the DRS range now. He'll be happy to get dragged along at the back of this queue. Let's see if Lenny can get any closer this time. Oh, he's going for the curb and nearly loses it. Bit of a moment there for Lenny, but he's
speed he's got.
And he's gone and go for the move.
Toe's just braking later.
Defending Toe. And Kudinch, like it does, just sitting on a 50% ERS compared to 6%, 9% and 8% in this battle. Just waiting for that opportunity to get past. I'll probably wait for Lenny to pass Toe first and he'll just follow him through and then get Lenny in the next lap. As Podgy Porter has made that inroads, as you said earlier, he's now in DRS range of the leader.
Yep.
He's just helped him massively.
Fusion game and not catching as quick as I expected.
The gap was about second about two or three laps ago.
Yeah. These two are still going to have to do a pit stop each, I reckon. Fusion and Podgy.
Yeah, I think Podgy just missed out DRS for this one. Yeah, he did, by just a few milliseconds.
Let me see the leader past Toe now. Waited. He knows he's got to use all of his ERS.
Didn't get the best of well, it took a very tight line through there. And, didn't really get the best of exits, so nowhere near on this lap.
He might have got a bit of better exit here.
He's got a very good run here, yeah.
Slipstream. Will he dive it down the inside? No, he won't. He'll just play it safe. Going to make unnecessary moves. Be lap 10. It's only lap 10. Oh my god.
Yeah, France is a long track, to be fair. It's been a fairly decent race so far. At the back, Dylan, he under attack from Will be pitting in a lap or two for another fresh set of mediums to the end, I would have thought.
Yeah. See if Podgy can stay within DRS this lap. He's already lost it on the first two corners. Need to gain another 10th in the next two.
Seems like Podgy's strong sector 3.
Not strong in sector 1 and 2 though.
Ooh, what's happened to Lenny?
2 inches got past Lenny. Lenny might have had a bit of a moment then. But Lenny and Paul are now fighting, however, behind Kunich and Toe. So Lenny will try and get past Kunich here, but Kunich does have that ERS to defend, not the DRS. Lenny
Here comes Lenny in.
See, Kunich brake late, he does. Ooh. Ooh. Oh no.
Oh, there's contact and Kunich is round. Didn't have the best of view of that. So camera angle change.
I did. I was on Kunich's TV pod, so I saw that. Just make sure I clip that. So, Paul Lenny, and then Toe a bit further up the road. Was he not even in DRS for the start finish straight this lap? He's struggling because Paul gets 3 seconds. Yeah.
So Fusion Game is slowly closing the gap with never yet a flag for nothing. Dylan goes around the outside of Will down the straight and gets that place back. Battle for the wooden spoon, as it was.
So, can Lenny get in DRS of Toe for the next straight? Yes, it's taking that very smooth.
Poe is the latest to pick up another penalty.
And he may even get ahead of Toe on the next straight. Quite
a
a
lot
good,
closer this time.
quite a good few corners there. They're pretty similar on ERS. He's not going to crank it on though. Meanwhile, Podgy's starting to gain a bit more time. Poe doesn't
Toe's
take
going to
that
have a very bad exit.
well. He goes very deep.
Yeah.
We're into second part for him really. But Lenny's out of DRS of Paul, so if he can overtake Toe as quick as possible, stop Paul getting him, then that's ideal for him. And also have that penalty as well, so he doesn't really need to take too many risks to finish ahead. Meanwhile, Fusion Gamer is within 2.5 seconds of Podgy Porter and Jay Hutchinson now.
Slowly closing that gap.
What lap do you reckon Jay Hutchinson will pit? You could stretch it out and possibly do 10 laps on softs.
Yeah, potentially to see Dylan and Will battling out for the wooden spoon. Will has gone over the curb, and that could be a DNF. It is.
So,
That
a
could be
safety,
a safety
car.
car.
Please don't.
It's the third time Will's gone off at that corner.
Be
And
nice
I
game.
think they've gotten away with it.
There we go. Podgy Porter getting 3 seconds. Lost him a lot of time. He's lost a lot of time. Fusion Gamer only needs 6 tenths now. Will Lenny make a move on this straight? Turns on his ERS this time. So does Toe. Lenny with ERS on, DRS and the slipstream. He's going to have a lot of speed. Toe brakes a lot later. Oh,
Yes,
sorry.
and then he has the better exit out of the chicane.
He may try and go around the outside here. No. He's going to try and dive on at the inside next corner. Possibly. It looks like he is. Goes for it. Ah, not quite. Oh, we've got damage. He seems to have lost a lot of time. Oh, here we go. Jay Hutchinson in the pit.
Yeah, Paul's not up to the pace he was a few laps ago. So Podgy will now be in the lead of this race. Where will Jay Hutchinson come out?
Hard tyres for him. So he's just going for that one stop. Not taking too many risks.
Probably tried to do the one stop to soft, but yeah, maybe just didn't work out for him, so he had to go onto the hards. Fusion Gamer is in the DRS range of Podgy.
Yeah, so this hasn't really worked out for Podgy. He's been stuck in the dirty air of the Ferrari, and now he's lost all this time to Fusion Gamer, who's going to get him rapidly. So,
yes, Lenny's still on the back of Terry's closing once again.
There's the speed, there's the power. Will toe brake later? He will. Ooh. Once again, Lenny with better accent. Will he?
Good battle between the two. There's Poe is on the back of Paul as well. Well, so he's struggling a bit, but he's actually gained half a second that lap.
Try it again. Right.
Should we see Fusion Gamer full tank of ERS, he just coasting along. He just take Podgy whenever he feels like it.
Yeah, he's got all the cards right now. So far, it doesn't look like anything's going to threaten him in this race.
It's definitely Fusion Gamers to lose.
So, Paul has lost so much time. He's now got Poe in DRS, but he's in DRS of Paul as well. So these four cars all fairly close together in a little DRS straight.
Yep, and there's Fusion Gamer taking the lead of the race once again. But he's still on very, very good result.
He still has to pit though. So
yep. Here comes Lenny. He's going to get the move done before the corner this time, and he's
yeah.
up to P3.
He's finally got it. So we'll pull behind, go for it on the next lap. So DRS, Poe as well. We've got a lot of DRS.
So we'll switch back and see the track limits. So a 3-second time penalty for him.
Podgy Porter already out of the DRS detection zone. So he's not going to be able to be pulled along by Fusion Gamer. Poe right on the back of Paul.
Who has closed that gap to the Toe and Lenny.
Gamer, what's his lap? So Poe gets past Lenny on the start finish straight. That's an interesting way to make a move.
Yeah.
It's going to give Lenny DRS instantly on the next straight. So
right on its gearbox already.
got forced Toe into a mistake here by next to it. So look, Lenny's going to be right on him there.
It should be out. We've done again before the corner.
Yeah. Maybe another braking zone on. Yeah, braking zone. Oh, there's a bit of contact. Oh. Let's open the door for Paul.
Paul's actually got a good run. Yeah. On Toe. It's a drag race down to the long right-hander, and I think Toe has to concede that.
Yeah. He's just going to watch
Big
this.
contact with Paul. Spun off. Oh, look at now.
I think his car was ghosted. Oh dear.
Yeah, it ghosted at the last second and Kinch very lucky there.
Right.
Who's
Toe's
now
gonna be
in this
careful.
battle as well.
Yeah, Toe's going to be able to be careful now. His tyres will be on fire after that. So we'll see. Can Poe get the move done? Oh no, he'll go to the pit lane. So he's going for 2-stop. He gets 5 seconds of speeding.
Oh, that's going to hurt. This Poe is also in clinches in. So is Toe and Flasher. So on go the mediums for Poe. Anyone going to gamble on the softs? Doesn't look like it.
Right, Coon's just going to be
Has to serve
directly
second
on
penalty
Poe.
as well.
So back up. Not really much going on. Flasher and Toe are pit as well. No one in DRS to each other. Coonch and Poe the only ones. Poe getting 3 seconds there. So yeah, Coonch can go with him. Use DRS quickly.
Didn't quite get it that lap. We have to wait for another pit stop. Hang on. Dylan's. No, it's Dan's. Made a mistake. Oh, what's happened there?
Oh, he's retired. That'll be a safety car, I think.
Into
I think
the
that's
wall.
yeah, full safety
That
car.
is a safety car.
So that's played right into Podgy Porter's hands by the looks of it. Then.
Yes, it has,
no,
but it's gone
it's a bit
past
late.
the pit lane.
A bit too late.
But it should
No,
be
safety car's,
okay still.
safety car's already out.
Oh,
as
no.
it does. Ooh, Jansen drive
Jay
through.
Hutchison.
No, so this is not good for Lenny Pitts, Paul Pitts. It's gone quite well in their favour. They could be on for a win now.
Yeah. Sauce for Lenny.
Yeah, safety car will be in at 19. Fresh Sauce will do 9 laps fairly easily. She just needs to get away quickly on the safety car. I assume Podgy will be pitting. This is his best time to pit. Safety car's going.
Lenny also no penalty,
Very
so
slow.
he's on the negative result. I don't know if these guys will get dealt with. I don't think they will. So Podgy will be losing out.
Yep. Fresh hits for Fresh mediums.
Potentially Fusion Gamer will lose a few places as well, so he's trying to pass the safety car. He's like, come on, pushing it along.
Yeah, it's going rather slow.
So a very bad time for the front two. Played in Podgy's hands, it was a few seconds earlier. Now these two guys on the front will be losing positions. Fusion Gamer will be very unlucky, but he showed the pace he can still potentially win this race. Whack on a set of softs. Just be smart.
Yeah. So Podgy
Fusion Gamer
Porter.
come in.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
is.
got to. Ooh, Podgy probably could have made a move on
Podgy
the
could have-
Fusion Gamer there.
Yeah, if I say he could have overtaken him.
Oh wait, no, safety car can't overtake. One.
So Lenny is your new leader then on Fresh Sauce. It's looking very good for
Yeah.
him. No penalty also.
I think this is Lenny's race to lose now. He's got
As Podgy and Fusion Gamer will be all the way back in P8 and 9.
God, they've got a
Should
lot of
get
work to do.
ahead of Fresh.
Open
They
fresh
are on
sauce.
the soft tyres. Yeah. They
think
can still
the
do
safety
it,
car-
they just need to be smart. Especially
Yeah, I think
Fusion
the
Gamer,
safe-
just need to make too many early moves because there's plenty of racing to be done yet.
I think the safety car will go in this lap, so as long as Dylan can catch up. Oh, I think he's going across the hairpin. But the safety car is going very slowly, so I think Dylan should be able to catch up. And it'll go in this lap, which means there'll be 8 laps of racing, provided nobody else wins it under safety car. And we don't get another one. So, yeah, Lenny will be leading them, no penalties, and fresh softs, which gives him biggest advantage of all. Paul will be behind him, fresh mediums, Poe behind him. Kunich, no penalties, also fresh medium, so he could look to try and stay with Paul and Poe, possibly pick up a P2 or at least a podium. Jay Hutchinson behind him on mediums as well. Flasher and
He's a
Toe
driver as well, isn't he?
Oh, yeah. Fusion Gamer and Podgy Porter, P1 and 2, now down to P8 and 9. Fresh rounding off the points as it stands right now. And Dylan just catching up to see if he can get with them. I think it'll be a late call for the safety car to go in, but I believe it will go in. There we go, yeah. So, Lenny will be controlling the pace.
Create that gap early on.
Yeah, is he going to go after the hairpin? He is.
Very good restart as well.
Just going to try to
Jay
get out.
Hudson making a good restart, but so he's got to drive through, doesn't need to do anything silly.
No one doing anything silly, thankfully. Yeah, I think Lenny's main goal
Gamer
here.
will be on the charge. Toe concede his position to his teammate. Any team orders? Nope.
Ooh,
Toe goes very wide there.
that's going to lose him a position to Podgy as well. That's not good, is it?
So there's a bit of contact. He's now right on the Podgy's gearbox, but Podgy will be burning the ERS to catch the pack.
Then just needs to get as far away from Paul as he can before his tyres become worse than those mediums.
Jay Hudson line up, Act Flasher early on as well. Very good exit. Both burning the ERS, making sure they keep. Act Flasher keeps that position. He's getting a dive down the side.
Yeah, it's worth
he
it.
is. He's got the grip
Yeah,
and up
He's,
to P6.
very good move that. Kurich losing out on the DRS of the cars ahead, which is not what he wants. But Fusion Gamer,
All the CRS already this lap. Down to 30%.
yeah, so Fusion Gamer. Oh,
Oh,
Jay Hutchinson in the pit.
Oh, yeah, is that drive through? Forgot about that.
Yeah. So Fusion Gamer, Kurich passing next. Now we just have the medium runners in front, so he could still get a podium here, which is better than what we were thinking he was looking at a few laps ago.
Podgy will also be trying to get that podium. He's get past Act Flasher. We can start making inroads on the medium runners ahead.
Yeah, Fusion Gamer getting a much better run than Kurich, obviously.
The move down the inside. So he is.
Kurich might try and brake a bit later though. No, he basically just gives the position to him. Point in
Kunich
fighting it.
knows he's a podium there in the bag. He just needs to keep the pace up.
Yeah, Fusion
As
Gamer
here
could
comes
carry
Podgy.
him on.
Down the inside.
It's an easy.
And it's past Act Flasher. Flasher might be going. No, I thought he could dive down the inside there, but decides against it.
Yeah, probably can't gain anything really. Fusion Gamer's already within that second of Poe. Poe running low on ERS. Fusion Gamer losing a fair amount of his ERS as well. So we'll see how quickly.
DRS enabled this lap, is it?
I believe so. Yep. So
So Paul will be trying to stay in that DRS. And he's just about there, but I think he's going to lose it. Barbator.
oh
It's
no!
done.
It's not gone well there for
So
championship
disaster
leader.
for Paul. No, that will be big for Podgy and Lenny. Pulled down to P10. And just giving Lenny some breathing space up front as well. Fusion Gamer. We line up Poe.
Should be a fairly easy move for him.
Which way Poe's going to go? Fusion Gamer going to take the
outside.
Side, even though there wasn't much room, but finds room somehow, and is up to P2.
Yep.
So, race is on now between Lenny and Fusion Gamer. Podgy should be he's giving everything with his ERS, so he's just got to be a bit more. He's still could potentially get a podium. He's to pass Kidinch though. Over apparently looks like he will be dropping down a few places.
Fusion Gamer's got this. He seems to be gaining time in each corner.
Dylan now up to P9 in the points.
Fresh P8. Yeah, Fusion Gamer pushing as hard as he can now.
Pope behind him goes very wide. Using all the track and a bit more.
Just trying to get in that DRS, see if he can be dragged a lot of it. Get out of penalty range of Kunic to keep his podium.
Podgy lining up a move as well. Didn't get the best of X though, so I don't think he's going to get it done this lap.
Yeah.
Yellow flag at the back, and that's Dylan who's spun around.
Dylan don't not like the back corner today, is he?
No, not sure if he's got his traction control or not, but that is a very tricky one for traction.
There you go. Podgy Porter in 3 seconds. He doesn't quite get the move done, Kunic. Fusion Gamer not getting in DRS just yet. Gained 3/10 to. He gained a lot through there. And I lost it on exit.
They put up a good fight in front. Podgy, probably that podium has now slipped away with that penalty. Lynch looking very good. They're not sure what penalty Poe's on, so I don't have to see it to the end, but 1.6 seconds is the gap. So I just want to get a move on a little bit, just to make sure.
Fusion Gamer.
Okay, Fusion Gamer in the DRS zone.
See if he can get this move done. Lenny with the less battery in the pits. We're going to go for that fast lap. So, 5
Very
tenths.
good exit from Fusion Gamer. Not burning the ERS, he could go for it if he wanted to.
He's just going to let Lenny use his, by the looks of it. Make the move even easier when he decides to go for it. May even go
Good
for it now
race
if he wants.
management.
Gonna have a slipstream.
Yeah, maybe Fusion Gamer's seen a few races slip away from him earlier in the season, so he's just definitely making sure he's going to get a nice easy pass.
Yeah, no need to take any risks.
Fresh down in P8, just hanging on to the back of Toto in this little train with Akfasher and Podgy, who has now fallen off the pace and tyres are gone. But here got Fusion Gamer going down round the outside, isn't he? He's going to back out of that one, I would imagine. No, he's going to. What about it? Slowed himself down a bit and Poe's back in the players. Akfasher has passed Podgy Porter for P5. And Podgy got a problem, he's now under threat from Toe as well. And Toe is past Podgy as well, and the tyres are completely dead on him.
Really, we're spinning there. Fusion Gamer turn his ERS on now. He must be going to move. Gonna go inside line. It's already passed. It's fairly easy. Now he's got more ERS to defend. Should be a rush win from him as long as he doesn't bottle it. First win in 7GR or just the season?
Yeah, first win this will be if he manages to hold on. Which is quite surprising the amount of poles he's had.
Yeah.
He's had 4 poles this season, 2 podiums, but not quite a win as Poe makes a mistake.
Fresh getting lost, Podgy.
Tyres must be absolutely shot for Podgy. Paul and Podgy taking a big hit today in the championship. Lenny will be closing that gap. Well and truly in this title race as things stand. Already 1.5 seconds as soon as he's got past. Poe is these mediums are now faster than the softs by the looks of it, as Fresh and now past Podgy.
Hey, sorry, I can't talk. Poe may be able to get out of the penalty range at Coolidge. He needs 6/10 in a lap and a half. So if he can get past Lenny here, it's ideal. He can get out the dirty air. He does get past Lenny.
He does get past Lenny, but Lenny with a better exit, but doesn't need to risk anything because that time penalty. Podium in the bag. A toe gets past Fresh. Or P6. I don't know what's. Oh, Paul had that spin when he was P2. But when the tyres Fresh goes down, move down the other side there, it goes back up to P6.
Fresh.
Yeah, Paul, sorry.
Oh, Fresh, no! No, Fresh! Oh, Fresh.
Doing very well, P6. Yeah.
Last
Seems
lap.
to be a theme of Fresh where he somehow managed something happens to him late on. There's more battles going on toe. Paul having a tussle still. It's unlucky for Fresh, whose fuel lights flashed and he might even run out of fuel by the end of the race. As we saw yesterday, where a few cars ran out of fuel. Poe is also lights flashing. So Cringe could be looking at a podium still. Not sure what Poe's penalty is. The yellow flag. Yeah, I think someone's run out of fuel. Is that? It is Fresh. He's run out of fuel. So that spin was irrelevant anyway. It's a 10-second time penalty for good measure to cut in the corner. Straight on there.
Yeah, Fresh. Went from P6 to P9, lost his fuel, but Fusion Gamer come around the final corner. It looked like it was all over for him on the safety car.
Whoa!
Oh, he put it in a wall. Is he going to cross the line?
No, he didn't.
Oh,
He didn't!
No.
He didn't cross the line!
Oh,
was
no.
showbone at the end and he's lost it.
Oh dear.
That is why you don't showboat. Look how close he is to the line.
Oh my god.
Fusion Gamer, what have you done?
No. Oh no. Oh no. How's he done that?
Quote, I am a ducking moron in chat.
Oh no.
But then he wins the race then.
He had it his first win. right there. The line was in front of him. Oh, well.
Showboating as
An
cost
eventual
Fusion Gamer.
end.
And gifted Lenny the win. Fair Fusion Gamer will not be doing that again anytime soon. He'll be making sure he crosses that line.
You're celebrating for off the track.
Oh dear. Oh no. So a couple of weeks we'll see 2 aftermines on the line to throw away the win.
Close.
Well, there you go. Do you want to run down the final order for today?
I'd love to. So Letty will take that win, followed by Coolidge, who does get past Poe with penalties and picks up a P2. Poe is the final podium. That's nice. Second Mercedes coming in P4, so that's some good points for them. RL Paul P5 after his spin. Jay Hutchinson P6. Toe P7 after something happened at the end with him. I'm not sure what that was, but he lost positions. Podgy Porter after looking strong contender for a win, down P8. Fresh running out of fuel and winning P9. Dylan P10. Fusion Gamer bottling it on the start finish straight P11. And Dan's Will, Winter Cookout and King Jamie all DNF.
Yeah, so an entertaining race. Very unlucky. Well, it wasn't unlucky. It was just a comedy error from Fusion Gamer to throw away that win. But now is winning this title fight, and they'll be separated by barely nothing when I update the standings, I reckon. So only 3 rounds left. Yeah, 3 rounds left. And we'll end it there, I think. So next week, Tier 1 is at Singapore. Tier 2 will be at China. And Tier 3 will be at Spa. So that's another 3 decent tracks to look forward to. Thank you for co-commentating with me tonight, Aros.
No problem.
And yeah, we shall see you next week on. Thank you very much for watching, and good night.